All right, guys, day 16 of Vlogtober, and you know what that means. Short story number 16. Y'all, I don't know. But yeah, this one's another legend about Halloween. So let's just get to it. In a small village, Halloween was a time of both celebration and fear. For you see, on this night, the veil between the living and the dead grew thin, allowing spirits to roam the earth amongst the living. Most of the spirits were harmless, just souls of loved ones lost coming to spend the night with their families. But one spirit was not harmless at all: the Shadow Man. Long ago, the Shadow Man was a kind-hearted farmer named Albert. Albert loved his family and the people of the village. Albert had what they call a green thumb. The seeds he planted provided bountiful harvests that would feed not just his family, but the entire village. Until one year, when a terrible drought hit. Albert's crops were dying, and people began to go hungry. Albert was in the field trying to figure out what he can do to salvage any crops when a man dressed in a three-piece suit came up to him and struck a bargain. In exchange for Albert's soul, the man promised rain, and therefore a prosperous harvest. Not just for this year, but for every year after that, until the end of time. Immediately as hands shook, rain fell from the sky. It started off as a drizzle, but it soon became a downpour. The man disappeared as Albert ran back inside and watched his fields. The crops grew and Albert cheered. No one was ever going to go hungry again. A few weeks later, on Halloween night, the man returned to Albert's fields to claim his soul. Albert begged the man to spare him, but the man reminded him that a deal was a deal. Albert was cursed to roam the earth forever, a shadow of the man he once was. They say he lives deep in the forest at the edge of town, but every Halloween night he comes into town looking for souls to join him. Villagers would leave out pumpkins, apples, corn, potatoes, and sweet candy for him. All the things that he loved in his life. They hoped it would keep him happy, and he would in turn spare their souls. The legend of the Shadow Man carried on for centuries. Villagers still left out food and treats for him, not only as a way to keep him happy and spare their souls, but as a thank you for what he sacrificed for them to have so much food to eat. And so, on Halloween night, be sure to leave some treats out for the Shadow Man, and hope you don't see a shadowy figure with glowing red eyes, because if you do, that means he's angry, and he's coming for you. The end. Oh, this one was weird, for sure. But I was like, I want to write a legend about like a ghost type thing. An evil ghost. Because we've had some stories that I've written here where people are nice and people are good. Like, it's all about, not judging a book by its cover. I didn't want that here. I wanted some evil things. So we got the Shadow Man. I know, not really a scary name, but it is what it is. But let me know what you guys think of this story, and come back tomorrow for day 17 of Vlogtober. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Bye.